What's ripening YouTube? I'm out here just taking a break. I've been planting mango trees over there, and I was just walking around my food forest the first one that I established on the property, and I cannot believe how much difference just a little bit of rain makes. All the support species are just going off. This is the Mexican sunflower, the cassava. This is a Eucalyptus torrelliana, more cassava, lemongrass. This is called Caesar weed. I didn't plant that. That came up on its own, but it's a type of hibiscus, and it's got these little edible flowers. But the point is, it's a hibiscus, and I've noticed hibiscus do really well here, so I'm going to take that plant space. I'm going to be planting a lot of hibiscus relatives like roselle and Turk's caps. But I just wanted to show real quick how crazy the growth is. That's a Cuban Red Banana. These, I don't know if you remember my last video, these were, when I bought these, they were in 1 gallon pots, and they were tipped at 30 inches. This tree's already taller than I am. I'm 6'4". So this must be 7 foot tall or higher, maybe a little higher. Yeah, it's over 7 feet tall. And I'll have to go back and see when I planted them, but it was only a few months ago. They're supposed to grow 15 feet in the first year, and I think we're on track, to say the least. I'm gonna start, you can see, I'm gonna start taking out these lower limbs like this and kind of limbing it up high and mulching those limbs down, and then I'm going to have kind of a high canopy. And I'm going to do, let me show you what I did over here with my moringas. I'll do the same thing with those. Actually, I should do that soon because it's the time of year. What I did with these moringas, and this is another thing, these are moringas that are just sticks from my yard. I stuck these in the ground. Everyone says you have to grow them from seed, but I like to grow them from sticks, especially when I'm dealing with heavy mulch, because I can put a stick right through the mulch and I don't have to baby it that much. But this is what I'm going to do with a lot of these sticks. In this case, the stick didn't make it, but I planted snake beans, or Chinese long beans, and I'm just letting them climb up. And you can see this one's already starting to put out its first beans. These are really good. You can eat them raw, you can cook with them, whatever you want to do. I really like them. All right, check it out. There's some ladybugs. Looks like ladybugs and ants having a little fiesta there. But anyway, I'm going to be planting some of these viney kind of things on a lot of my sticks. Here's some more sticks. There's a moringa stick there. You can see it's got new growth. There's one in the background. That's a moringa that I did a while ago that was kind of a ugly, gnarly stick, and it's just kind of got bushy. I think I cut it off at one point. There's another stick that I planted. More sticks. And what I'm trying to create is that light, high canopy, which is what a lot of nitrogen fixing trees do anyway. They create like a light canopy. They don't totally shade out the ground, because all they are, in my viewpoint, is nursery plants. They bring up the long-term trees. They're there to put nutrients into the soil and kind of buffer some of the environmental conditions. Here's a canistel tree, and I've got the tithonia. I've already cut this back twice this year, and it's ready to cut back again. And you can see I just put the cuttings here. There was beans there, but they're not there anymore, but the beans have spread over this way. But anyway, this is all support species for my long-term fruit trees. Trying to give them the best start I can, give them some protection from the wind, from the cold, from the sun. If you think about it, most adolescent organisms, or just think about your own children if you have any, or your brothers and sisters, they kind of need to be brought up. You don't just put them out and say, oh, have a nice life. You can do that, and sometimes they'll survive, but they do a lot better when they have some help. That's what all these plants are for. Here's another one. They didn't all grow 7 feet tall. This is another one that I planted, and this is where it was cut off when I bought it. So it's almost doubled in height, but it hasn't taken off like that first one I showed you. There's another nice one. I don't know, really cool plants. Got a lot of bananas coming up. I just harvested an amwa from that rack. I did a video from that one. We've got another one over here. Those are namwa. And then over here I've got ice cream coming up. There's ice cream flowering. And then got a lot of bamboo shoots. Let me show the bamboo shoots real quick. So this variety is called Nana, and it's been shooting like crazy. Here's another shoot. I hadn't even noticed that until just now. But like starting to get some pretty good size shoots too. There's another one. This is another one. I bought these from Tropical Bamboo as 7-gallon pots. I think I pretty much bought the rest of them. They gave me a deal for buying, I guess that was like their old stock or something. And they've really taken off. They're the only ones that are really shooting of my bamboo so far, which is kind of interesting. Just one variety. I don't know what that means, if they need less warmth to start sprouting, or if it could just be random. I don't know. But here's the Rajapuri banana. First time I've had this one fruit for me. This is kind of a new acquisition for me. Decent little rack. It's not a huge one, but it's pretty good for a first try. You can see I've got quite a bit of maintenance, but most of my maintenance is just cutting things down. Like this Tithonia. This is all covering up that tree right there, which you can see this is new growth. And to me, new growth means happy plant. That was an achacha or achachairu. That's the closest thing to a mangosteen that we can grow in my climate. I don't know, I feel like I'm rambling now, so I'm gonna go ahead and call it here, but just wanted to show kind of let's see, it's June, I think it's like June 1st or June 2nd. Give you an idea of what the food forest looks like, and I'll be doing more updates as we go. So stay tuned.